How's it going, everyone? Welcome to a Nintendo Switch news update. Nintendo had just held their financial meeting earlier today on November 5th, which was probably yesterday by the time a lot of you are watching it. In Japan, it's like 14 hours ahead of Central Standard Time, I believe. But Daylight Savings Time, I'm not sure if that happened yet in Japan. But anyway, normally it would be 14 hours ahead of my time zone, or 13 hours ahead of East Coast time. Anyway, so let's go over sales. That's pretty much all we're going to be talking about today. So Nintendo announced that as of September 30th, 2020. Now remember, with the pandemic, meetings can be delayed. So this was based on information back in September 30th. So it's likely that sales, or I should say shipments to retailers, it's likely that it's over 68.30 million units now, probably. But we're just going to base this off September 30th. That's what we're going to do today. So like I said, Switch has sold, or shipped, whatever, 68.30 million units with 456.49 million units of software sold. So yeah, Switch is doing very well, almost at 70 million, I should say. And we're going to look at the NES. Yes, it just outsold the NES. NES or Nintendo Family Computer, Famicom in Japan, NES outside Japan, Nintendo Entertainment System, that has shipped 69.91 million SKUs, and the software is just above 500 million. So the Switch software has not exactly passed NES yet, but it's getting pretty close. It's really close. The sales for the console itself, that has already passed. Next thing I want to talk about is what is the Switch going to outsell next? Now we have like the PS2 and the Nintendo DS. The PS2 is the best-selling video game console ever, and the DS is the best-selling video game handheld of all time. I said best-selling ever. You know what I mean. So the next Nintendo console for the Switch to outsell is going to be the Wii. Now I'm not talking about handhelds. I'm only talking about the Wii. It looks like it will reach past 101.63 million in the next year and a half, assuming Nintendo does not consider the upgraded Switch as a next-gen console, rather a mid-gen upgrade. So, and now we talk about other consoles and handhelds, both, like Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony platforms. So it'll probably outsell the OG PlayStation 3, Xbox 360. We have the Game Boy Advance, and then the PSP. In the coming months, I think it may have already outsold that, but we're not going to know until January, possibly February, depending, if the pandemic's still going to be delaying stuff, the meetings. But we'll have to see. I don't think it'll outsell the PS2 or DS, because that's like in the 150 millions. But the consoles I just named are, 80, or they're in between 80 to 100 millions. And I can't really say if it's going to outsell the Game Boy. I mentioned the Game Boy Advance, but I'm talking about the Game Boy, the OG Game Boy, which would also, the Game Boy Light, and Game Boy Color, basically all Game Boy, but Game Boy Advance was a next-gen handheld. So the Game Boy has sold 118.69 million units. I'm not going to say it's not, Switch won't outsell that. I don't know. It could. We'll have to see. Anyway, I think that's all I want to talk about today. Yeah. You could check out the sources below to Nintendo's website. And for the hell of it, I just put the Guinness World Records, because I was mainly referencing like other platforms that were not Nintendo systems. But, Nintendo systems, consoles and handhelds were there as well. Anyway, let me know what you guys think on the Nintendo Switch's success. Do you think it's going to reach 100 million in the next 12 to 18 months? And somewhere along then. I guess it could reach it before then, but yeah, crazy for the Switch. So it sold about right around 6 or 7 million units over the summer worldwide, not just I'm not talking about like a specific country or region, but just worldwide sales. Anyway, that is going to be it. Thank you for watching. I'm enjoying giving you this news. I have something coming starting on November 8th. You'll have to wait to see what it is. It's Zelda related, and I think you guys will enjoy it. So, yeah, look forward to that. Anyway, I'm going to end this. I'm going to shut up. Sonic, shut up. I will see you guys later.